Welcome everybody, this is George Williams Sr. here. I got this Model Master kit with these two characters in 1/24 scale, and I did a little something different with them, but I wanted to show you the box so you could see which kit it was. So as I was building it, I decided to get really creative, and I'm just going to show you my latest build of this Model Master kit of the soldier and what I did with the whole thing. The base is made out of high density industrial sign foam. It's really pretty hard but super light material. Holds up to glues and paints, whether you're doing it in oil or enamels, acrylics, lacquers. You can paint all over this thing. And I made the guy excuse me. I added a bunch of extra stuff on there. Hopefully you can see it. The attachment points for his night vision, wires for his radio set. He actually has a rope that's flaked and tied with all the little grab knots and stuff on it in the back. I made a single point harness for his rifle. And on the end of his rifle, you can see it kind of glowing there on the flashlight. You can see that silver glow. I drilled out a little hole and painted it silver, and added a little bead of liquid resin, UV resin, to make that lens for the flashlight on his rifle there. And I did the same thing on his little map thing on his wrist, on his forearm there. I painted it blue and then put a coat of liquid UV resin on it and hardened it up. I added his camel pack hose, and on his back he's got D-rings and loops and various straps and stuff for his webbing gear. The base I blasted with flat black out of the spray can and let that set till it got almost tacky and it was still wet, and then I hit it with a fog of gray, stone gray, and then I came back over that with textured stone paint to give it a little more texture. I let that dry until it was tacky to the touch, and then I started adding acrylic water-based paint over the tacky enamel to add in the moss on the rocks, which is two different colors of yellow and fluorescent orange, and that way the water-based paint would resist and separate from the oil-based paints, and that gave it the ability to create its own shapes in the moss, so I didn't actually have to paint all those details. And I applied that with a toothpick, just dabbing it on there. And I came back with my second figure, and I decided to do something a little different with it. And I created the wings out of clear plastic, used a lighter to bend and flex and shape the wings, and then came back over the wings with UV resin to give it a little texture, not really trying to create a fully three-dimensional wing, but something that would grab the light and give it a little bit of eye candy. So that is my latest build from this Master Box 1/24 scale soldier kit. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Keep modeling.